Hey, what's up you guys? So my name is Wade, and in this video, I'm gonna go over 10 passive income opportunities that you can get started on right now to hopefully jumpstart your journey into making some extra money. Now, the passive income ideas I'm gonna talk about in this video are gonna include some fairly easy things that you can implement right now, today, for free. And I'm also gonna talk about some other projects that might take some time, effort, and a small investment to get going. But all of these ideas have the potential to earn you money passively. I personally utilize a number of these passive income opportunities to make some money. So I have some experience, and while I'm not exactly going to go too in-depth with the topics in this particular video, I'll be more than happy to answer any of the questions you guys have down in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, be sure to leave it a like, as it does help me out a ton. So obviously, the first thing we need to do is define passive income, because I think a lot of people are going to debate me on whether or not some of these ideas are truly earning you money passively. And the easiest way I can explain the idea of passive income is like this. While you do have to put in some work up front to get a passive income source going, there will be times when you're going to be earning money, but not actively working. And in the 9-to-5 working world, when you have a regular old job that pays you by the hour or a yearly salary, the second you stop working is the second you stop getting a paycheck. The most important thing to remember is it's nearly impossible to earn money from nothing. You have to put in some sort of effort to get rewarded, and that's true with passive income. But the idea here is that you can expect to earn money consistently and indefinitely, passively, whether you continue to work on that project or not. There will always be upfront work to be done with every kind of passive income source, but the goal is to ultimately be able to earn money from those sources in your sleep, during the weekends, while you're on vacation, whether you're actively working on them or not. The first and most obvious passive income source that I utilize is YouTube. I make review videos on tech products, and I get paid through YouTube's partner program based on the amount of views those videos get each month. If you want a more in-depth explanation on how YouTube pays its creators, I do have a video outlining all of that already, and I'll link it on screen or down below if you want to check that video out. Obviously, there was a decent amount of upfront work in creating a YouTube channel. That's no secret. And you do have to sustain it to a point. But I now have so many videos on my YouTube channel that I regularly receive hundreds of thousands of views per month, whether I post any new content or not, and I continue to get paid. If I never posted another new video again, I'd still continue to earn a few $1,000s a month for months or even years to come. The great part about YouTube in particular is that there's virtually no cost to get started. You can use any camera you already have, like your smartphone or laptop webcam, film whatever you want, and upload it to the site right now for everyone to see. The downside is that you do need to reach a certain threshold on YouTube to start earning money. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and earn 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel in the last year. But nowadays, that's a very attainable goal, and it shouldn't deter you from putting in a little effort and trying it out. The hardest part about getting started on YouTube is just deciding on the topic your video should be about. You need to pick something that you are truly interested in. And even if it's a little unique or even pretty strange, that's okay, because chances are there are other people interested in that topic too. Stick to what you know, stick to what you like, and it'll be way easier. And most importantly, don't worry about the quality of your videos starting out. Everyone's first videos suck, and the standard on YouTube has become ridiculously high. But there's still a ton of value in simple, easy to make videos where people cut together a few clips of them talking about something their audience is interested in. And the content is what's most important here. The value has to be there for your audience. And worst case, you can always resort to chopping together sports clip montages or Vine compilations. You don't even have to be in front of the camera at all if you don't want to. Now, like I said, there is some upfront work to be done, and being a YouTuber could end up becoming a full-time job, or you work even more than 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. But you might also earn a few $100s a month extra just by uploading some videos you chop together one weekend. And you'll continue to earn money from those videos long after you've given your last thought about them. That's what makes YouTube a great source of passive income. If making videos isn't really your thing, you can always keep it simple with a website or a blog instead. I feel like the idea of making money from a blog is pretty polarizing. You either have folks who laugh and say there's no money to be made from creating some random website, or you have other folks who have created multiple blogs that earn tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. Nowadays, there's actually little to no upfront cost in creating a website. There are countless totally free services you can use, like Weebly or Wix, to just get something going. But as you get more and more serious, I'll always recommend investing a little bit of money on a dedicated website built around WordPress. For like $50 or less, you can have your own domain name and create an awesome looking website with WordPress where you can write and post articles, upload pictures and videos, and create the sort of website with the exact look and feel you want. And it's actually very easy to get started and learn. You don't have to know anything about website building or programming or any of that with WordPress. And once you have a blog or a website on the web, It can be pretty daunting to start to monetize it, but one of the easiest ways if you're just starting out is to, of course, just integrate ads onto your website using a platform like Google AdSense, for example. You've probably seen just about every website online have some sort of banner or in-text ads. But once you start getting a bit of traffic, having ads on your website is a great way to easily monetize it and start earning some passive income from your visitors. If you already have an online presence built up, either a YouTube channel like I mentioned earlier, or other social media following, or if you have a website or a blog that's been up for a while, another great way to monetize all those projects and earn even more passive income with them is through affiliate marketing. I feel like affiliate marketing is sort of this buzz term that's thrown around a lot online right now by the financial gurus as this almost like limitless get-rich-quick scheme. And while it is true that lots of folks do earn a full-time living solely from affiliate marketing, it's something that does take a bit of effort and consistency before you're really pulling in the big bucks. If you aren't already familiar with the idea, affiliate marketing is essentially a referral system. You're just referring people to products and services they were already going to buy anyway, and then you get a commission for doing so. You aren't selling any of the products or services yourself. You're simply just getting people to the companies that are selling whatever it is you're promoting, talking about, writing about, or whatever, and those companies are rewarding you for doing so. With affiliate marketing, you'll likely receive either a percentage of the sale you were able to refer, or you might get paid a set amount of money for each sale that you make. Nearly every company you can think of has some sort of affiliate marketing or referral program you can join for free. Amazon, for example, has one of the largest affiliate marketing programs on the web right now, and it's something I personally utilize to bring in $1,000 a month or more. The way it works is that I can generate special Amazon URLs or links to certain products, and if anyone buys that product or any other product on Amazon while they're browsing the site from my referral link, I get a percentage of that entire sale. And that's the basic idea with affiliate marketing. You'll be generating custom product links or special codes that you hope people will use to buy those products. And when they do, you get paid. The trick with affiliate marketing, though, is volume. You likely aren't going to make a ton of money with one affiliate marketing program or one referral link. As a beginner just getting started, you need to diversify. Join affiliate marketing programs from every company you can think of. Just type in any company name on Google with affiliate marketing afterwards, and you'll probably see they have something. The more links you have out there online, the higher chance that someone will click on your link to buy something. And once again, with hundreds, if not thousands of your referral links out there on the web, people will click on them every day, and you'll be earning passive income from them indefinitely, even if you never do anything with those links again. If you're willing to put in a little more effort and actually sell products or services yourself online, there are a couple ways to do that, which I'd still definitely consider a form of passive income. The nice thing about the internet is that you have the ability to sell digital goods and services, so you don't ever have to worry about managing inventory, shipping, hiring employees, or really any sort of cost or overhead at all. And most importantly, the digital goods and services you sell online only have to be created once. After that, you can sit back and sell without needing that active, hands-on approach to the product like a physical good or in-person service. For example, something that's super popular right now is knowledgeable people creating and selling courses on topics that other folks want to learn about. You can create a video or PowerPoint with a voiceover on a topic that you think people would pay to learn about. You can host it on a course site like Udemy for free, and then promote it and sell it online. And you might be thinking, okay, but how much money is there really in course sales? And the surprising answer is there's actually a ton. People are more than willing to pay money for a quality course on a topic they really want to learn well. Some courses even sell for hundreds of dollars. And if you create even just one online course that does well and you price it right, you could potentially bring in hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each month. And if you start to accumulate a large list of students who like the course you made, you have the potential to offer those same students another course down the road and double your income. You obviously need to find a way to promote your course, either organically or through your already established social media channels. But even if you have no online presence, you still have the opportunity to create a great course for the masses if you're knowledgeable on a particular topic. If you'd rather type instead of speak, you could also create and sell an ebook. You can create relatively short ebooks, maybe less than 50 pages with plenty of pictures and graphics, and sell them at a reasonable price. For example, you could create a simple 10-minute cookbook with a bunch of different recipes. You could develop a 6-week diet and exercise plan if you're into fitness. You could even make instructional ebooks on using a smartphone or taking great pictures with your DSLR camera. The possibilities are endless. And unlike a course, the ebook can be a lot more fun and creative. There's more ways to make it interesting, entertaining, and for some people, it might be easier to type out their thoughts and throw in some pictures rather than trying to speak to a camera. If you do find it easy to make ebooks, you can start pumping them out one after another on a bunch of different topics. More importantly, as you start to grow your social media following, or maybe even expand your blog or website, offering an ebook to your audience might be an easier way to turn followers and visitors into customers. While courses often sell for hundreds of dollars, you could offer a decent ebook for 10 or 20 bucks, which makes it a way easier buy for most people. If you're selling even a few dozen of those ebooks a month, you have the potential to make a few $100s consistently with something you really never have to deal with or touch ever again. Sticking with the theme of selling digital goods, if you're a professional photographer or videographer, you have the potential to sell stock photos and videos to countless websites to earn a little extra money. Stock photo websites like Shutterstock and iStock allow users to upload stock photos they took themselves and offer them for sale. And if a company buys and uses that piece, you could earn 50% from every sale. Now with something like this, you sort of have to know what you're doing. These stock photo sites aren't going to accept pictures you snapped with your smartphone, unfortunately, and you'll likely have to upload tons of unique photos. I'm talking like 200 to 300 different pictures consistently before you start seeing a substantial income from the sales. But if you're someone who is already heavily invested in photos or videos, you might already have a few hundred or maybe even a few thousand pictures on your hard drive that you could sell. Every article, blog post, news story, every piece of content on the web likely needs an image or two to go with it. You may as well just offer up the pictures you already took to these companies who are willing and ready to pay for them. If you want to sell physical goods, but don't want to deal with the hassle of managing inventory or shipping things out, there are a few platforms out there that will actually let you create and sell merchandise. Anything from t-shirts and hats to mugs and sunglasses at no upfront cost to you. Spreadshirt, Teespring, Printful, and Redbubble are just a few on-demand e-commerce websites that let you create your own custom merchandise to sell to your audience, and they handle the rest. You can even set the selling price for these items too in order to ensure you're making the profit you deserve from your work. From aspiring artists to content creators looking for an easy way to offer merch for their fans, this is a great way to sell physical products without having to do any of the hard work. While you do have to set up your online store, create the designs, and promote it, of course, once the momentum starts to build, you could be selling a few $100s worth of stuff each month without ever having to think about it. It's not necessarily the passive income source for everyone, but because there's no upfront cost, I think it's a great way to learn the ins and outs of selling products without risking too much of an initial investment. And most importantly, you don't have to deal with the logistics that go along with that. Depending on who you ask, credit cards can either be the worst thing in the world or a great way to earn some bonus cash and rewards without having to do anything besides spending the money on your usual things every month. Credit card companies often have great sign-up bonuses in the form of points or cash back for reaching a certain spending threshold over the first couple of months after opening up a new account. And over time, these points and rewards can really add up. You could theoretically open a new credit card every couple of months, meet the minimum spend to earn your bonus, and never have to touch that card again, and move on to another one for even more rewards. And some of the sign-up bonuses are actually pretty solid. For example, right now the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card has a 50,000 point bonus if you spend $4,000 or more in the first 3 months, which translates to $750 towards travel rewards. The American Express Platinum card, which is a personal favorite of mine, also has a solid bonus. 60,000 points after $5,000 spent in your first 3 months. There are countless other credit cards, hotel cards, and airline cards that have really nice bonuses that can translate into cash back, free rooms or airline tickets, a credit on your statement, and more. The idea here, though, is that you should be using the card to spend money on your normal things, groceries, gas, clothes, and not punting away thousands of dollars you don't have and accumulating massive debt just to get some reward points. There are a ton of great resources out there for getting the most out of your credit card rewards. NerdWallet and the Points Guy, for example, have great articles outlining the best monthly sign-up offers and how to utilize your points best. And Ask Sebi and the Credit Shufu here on YouTube are two of the best in the game when it comes to maximizing your credit card potential. If you can be responsible with your spending, you could be earning a few $100s extra every few months through these sign-up bonuses and rewards, just by doing nothing more than buying things you were already going to buy anyway. These next couple passive income ideas don't necessarily apply to everyone, But if you have a decent amount of money already and want that money to work for you, there are a couple of low-risk sort of investment opportunities you could make to earn some passive income. And the first actually isn't an investment at all per se, but rather just putting a decent chunk of money into a high-yield savings account. A high-yield savings account is a bank account in which the bank will pay you interest for keeping a balance. Your bank likely already has some sort of deal with you in which you get a small percentage of interest each month or each year, maybe 0.25%, if that. And a high yield is sort of a stretch here because these savings accounts aren't going to match, say, investing in the stock market, but they are essentially a no-risk investment that could earn you 2 to 2.5% on your money each year. Ally Bank, for example, has a 2.2% APY offer with no minimum balance required. Citibank bumps it up to 2.36% with no minimum balance either. But the highest I've seen, at least at the time of filming this, is CIT Bank with a 2.45% APY on a $25,000 minimum balance. Now, with any of these savings accounts, you want to make sure you're leaving your money with a bank that's reputable and is also FDIC insured, of course. And the banks may change their interest rates at any time, but the nice part is you can just take your money elsewhere if they do. Your investment isn't tied up anywhere, and you know you aren't going to wake up tomorrow with a balance of less than your initial deposit. Finally, if you'd rather invest your money in the stock market, there is actually a way in which you can get a payout every so often from certain stocks without having to actively sell when the price goes up. These kinds of stocks I'm referring to, of course, are called dividend stocks. And like the name suggests, every quarter or every year, the company you're invested in will pay its shareholders a dividend, an extra cash payment that comes from the company's earnings for each share of the stock they hold. The companies that pay out dividends are usually well-known, established brands that make a lot of money and obviously have to have a decent amount of cash to give out. So you aren't going to usually go and find some questionable, sketchy company giving out free money for cheap. Companies like Coca-Cola, Walmart, Boeing, and others are all great stocks to look into for their dividend yields. Now, you aren't necessarily going to get rich off of this, and you'll likely need to own a significant number of shares in a certain company before you see a huge payout. But in 2017, for example, McDonald's paid out $3.1 billion in dividends to its shareholders. That meant that for each stock of McDonald's you owned, you would have earned $3.83 without having to sell or do anything else. And while you could take your dividend payment and use it as cash, the best thing to do with those little extra payments is to automatically reinvest them through a DRIP, or dividend reinvestment plan. Through the magic of compound interest, those little quarterly or yearly dividend payments can earn you big bucks down the road if you continue to stay invested in those companies. The best part is this is all done automatically, passively. So once you're invested in a dividend-paying stock, you can continue to get those dividends paid out and reinvested without ever having to do anything at all. So there you go, 10 passive income ideas that you can hopefully get started on in earning a bit of extra money. If you found this video helpful, be sure to drop it a like. I always appreciate it. Also, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any future videos you might find helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.